Hello friends. Welcome back to third course of undergraduate, senior session, which is position sizing. In this course we have below 4 lessons. Position sizing. Calculating position sizes. How to calculate your position sizing different forex pairs and account currencies. Summary of position sizing. So let's start with first lesson. Position sizing. Now that we've learned the hard lesson of trading too big, let's get into how to correctly use leverage using proper position sizing. Position sizing is setting the correct amount of units to buy or sell a currency pair. It is one of the most crucial skills in a forex trader's skill set. Actually, we'll go ahead and say it is the most important skill. Traders are risk managers, first and foremost, so before you start trading real money, you should be able to do position size calculations in your sleep. Finding the position size that will keep you within your risk comfort level is relatively easy, and we use the phrase relatively easy loosely here. Depending on the currency pair you are trading and your account denomination, is your account in dollars, euros, pounds, etc., a step or two needs to be added to the calculation. Now, before we can get our math on, we need 5 pieces of information. Account equity or balance. Currency pair you are trading. The percent of your account you wish to risk. Stop loss in pips. Conversion currency pair exchange rates. Easy enough, right? Let's move on to a few examples. Calculating position sizes. To make things easier for you to understand, as usual, we'll be explaining everything with an example. This is newbie Ned. A long time ago, back when he was even more of a newbie than he is now, he blew out his account because he put on some enormous positions. It was as if he was a gunslinging cowboy from the Midwest. He traded from the hip and traded big. Ned didn't fully understand the importance of position sizing and his account paid dearly for it. He re-enrolled into the School of Pipsology to make sure that he understands it fully this time, and to make sure what happened to him never happens to you. In the following examples, we'll show you how to calculate your position size based on your account size and risk comfort level. Your position size will also depend on whether or not your account denomination is the same as the base or quote currency. If your account denomination is the same as the counter currency. Newbie Ned just deposited $5,000 into his trading account and he is ready to start trading again. Let's say he now uses a swing trading system that trades euro to US dollar and that he risks about 200 pips per trade. Ever since he blew out his first account, he has now sworn that he doesn't want to risk more than 1% of his account per trade. Let's figure how big his position size needs to be to stay within his risk comfort zone. Using his account balance and the percentage amount he wants to risk, we can calculate the dollar amount risked. $5,000 multiplied by 1%, or 0.01, equals $50. Next, we divide the amount risked by the stop to find the value per pip. $50, or 200 pips, equals 25 US cents per pip. Lastly, we multiply the value per pip by a known unit per pip value ratio of euro to US dollar. In this case, with 10k units, or 1 mini lot, each pip move is worth $1. 25 US cents per pip multiplied by 10k units of euro to US dollar, divided by $1 per pip, equals 2,500 units of euro to US dollar. So, newbie Ned should put on 2,500 units of euro to US dollar or less to stay within his risk comfort level with his current trade setup. Otherwise, he'd be regressing back to his previous gambling self. Pretty simple, eh? But what if your account is the same as the base currency? If your account denomination is the same as the base currency. Let's say Ned is now chilling in the Eurozone, decides to trade Forex with a local broker, and deposits 5,000 euros. Using the same trade example as before, trading euro to US dollar with a 200 pip stop, what would his position size be if he only risked 1% of his account? 5,000 euros multiplied by 1%, or 0.01, equals 50 euros. Now we have to convert this to USD because the value of a currency pair is calculated by the counter currency. Let's say the current exchange rate for 1 euro is $1.5000, euro to US dollar equals 1.5000. All we have to do to find the value in USD is invert the current exchange rate for euro to US dollar and multiply by the amount of euros we wish to risk. USD 1.5000/1.0000 euros multiply by 50 euros equals approximately 75 US dollars. Next, divide your risk in USD by your stop loss in pips. 75 US dollars divided by 200 pips equals $0.375 a pip move. This gives Ned the value per pip move with a 200 pip stop to stay within his risk comfort level. Finally, multiply the value per pip move by the known unit to pip value ratio. 0.375 US dollars per pip, multiply by 10k units of euro to US dollar, divided by 1 US dollar per pip, equals 3,750 units of euro to US dollar. So, to risk 50 euros or less on a 200 pip stop on euro to US dollar, Ned's position size can be no bigger than 3,750 units. Still pretty simple, eh? Well, now it gets slightly more complicated. Don't worry though. The FX men got yo back and we'll explain everything so it'll become as easy as baking a cake. Now let me explain how to calculate your position size in different forex pairs and account currencies. Let's say you want to buy euro to pound sterling and your broker account is denominated in USD. In this trade, you only want to risk USD $100. But you're not trading US dollar, you are trading euros and pounds. How do you calculate your position size? In this lesson, we'll teach you how to determine your position size if you are trading currency pairs that aren't in your account denomination. If your account denomination is not in the currency pair traded, but the same as the conversion pair's counter currency. Example, USD account trading euro to pound sterling. Ned, who we introduced in the previous lesson, is back in the US today. He decides to trade euro to pound sterling with a 200 pip stop. To find the correct position size, we need to find the value of Ned's risk in British pounds. Remember, the value of the currency pair is in the counter currency. Step 1. Determine risk amount in USD. Okay, let's straighten things out here. He's back trading with his US broker selling euro to pound sterling and he only wants to risk 1% of his 5,000 US dollars account, or 50 US dollars. To find the correct forex position size in this situation, we need the pound sterling to US dollar exchange rate. Step 2. Convert USD risk amount to GBP. Let's use 1.7500 and because his account is in USD, we need to invert that exchange rate to find the proper amount in British pounds. 50 US dollars multiply by 1 pound divided by 1.7500 US dollars equals 28 pounds and 57 pence. Now, we just finished the rest the same way as the other examples. Step 3. Convert GBP risk amount to pips. Divide by the stop loss in pips. 28 pounds and 57 pence, divided by 200 pips, equals 14 pence per pip. Step 4. Calculate for position size. And finally, multiply by the known unit to pip value ratio. 14 pence per pip, multiply by 10k units of euro to pound sterling, divided by 1 pound per pip, equals approximately 1,429 units of euro to pound sterling. Ned can sell no more than 1,429 units of euro to pound sterling to stay within his predetermined risk levels. If your account denomination is not in the currency pair traded, but the same as the conversion pair's base currency. Example, CHF account trading US dollar to Japanese yen. Ned decides to go snowboarding in Switzerland, and in between a couple of double black diamond runs, he opens up his trading account on his super spy phone with a local forex broker. He sees a great setup on US dollar to Japanese yen, and he has decided that he will get out of the trade if it goes beyond a major resistance level about 100 pips against him. Step 1. Determine risk amount in CHF. Ned will only risk the usual 1% of his 5,000 Swiss francs account or 50 Swiss francs. Step 2. Convert CHF risk amount to JPY. First, we need to find the value of 50 Swiss francs in Japanese yen, and since the account is the same denomination as the conversion pair's base currency, all we have to do is multiply the amount risked by Swiss franc to Japanese yen exchange rate, 85.00. 50 Swiss francs multiply by 85 Japanese yen, 1 Swiss franc, equals 4,250 Japanese yen. Now, we just finished the rest the same way as the other examples. Step 3. Convert JPY risk amount to pips. divide by the stop loss in pips. 4,250 Japanese yen divided by 100 pips equals 42 Japanese yen and 50 cents per pip. Step 4. Calculate for position size. And finally, multiply by a known unit to pip value ratio. 42 Japanese yen and 50 cents per pip, 100 units of US dollar to Japanese yen, divided by 1 Japanese yen per pip, equals approximately 4,250 units of US dollar to Japanese yen. Shabam. There you have it. Ned can trade no more than 4,250 units of US dollar to Japanese yen to keep his loss at 50 Swiss francs or less. Now let's come to the last lesson. Summary of position sizing. After journeying across the globe with newbie Ned, and through some basic position sizing examples, you're well on your way to becoming a competent risk manager. Now knowing how to set the correct position sizes is only a part of what it takes to become a pro at risk management. The other part is discipline. Stick to your stops and predetermined risk comfort levels and you'll be sure to have enough after your losses to take advantage of future profitable opportunities. Position sizing calculator. Finally, we know that you won't always have a calculator handy or a position sizing feature included with your trading platform, so we, here, have decided to take it upon ourselves and have built a handy-dandy position sizing calculator for you. Bam! Aren't we cool? Use the Forex position size calculator if you need it. Actually, use it first every single time you decide to put a trade on. As the old saying goes, better to be safe than sorry. So guys, this course has been completed here. In next video we will start next course of undergraduate senior session, which is setting stop losses. So stay tuned.